Hello everybody, it's me, Ezekiel Maxwell, your Class A mercenary VTuber. Welcome one and all. It's Tuesday, and it's finally patch day for Final Fantasy XIV. They finally released Into the Mist, so I can't wait to see what content we're gonna get into here. This is odd. It should be showing me in the viewer stats, concerning the fact that I am currently on Rumble and Twitch. I'm guessing that one viewer on Twitch and one viewer on YouTube is me. Don't understand why the Rumble one's not showing up. Maybe it's a latency kind of thing. Anyhow, yes. Welcome one and all. So, as I was saying, we're going to be getting back into Final Fantasy XIV today. But before we do, we must, of course, do the verse of the day, and then pray to God for a, blessed stream. Okay? So today's verse is going to be... Wait, is this the correct one? Hold on. I feel like this is the same verse from yesterday, but okay. So, yeah, John chapter 1, verse 12. But as many as received him, to them he gave the right to become children of God, to those who believe in his name. Yeah, that is the same one from yesterday, isn't it? How strange. I thought it'd be different. Oh well. Well, yeah. So, let me actually take a look into this here. Let's see, verse 12. So, John's witness, the true light. There was a man sent from God, whose name was John. This man came for a witness, to bear witness of the light, that all through him might believe. He was not that light, but he was sent to bear witness of that light. That was the true light, which gives light to every man coming into the world. He was in the world, and the world was made through him, and the world did not know him. He came to his own, and his own did not receive him. But as many received him, to them he gave the right to become children of God, to those who believe in his name, who were born not of blood, nor of the will of the flesh, nor of the will of man, but of God. So, John was sent from God to bear witness to something. To bear witness. Oh, to seek out a witness of the light. So I think John was sent to be a witness for Jesus, or... I'm not quite sure, honestly. I always have trouble reading these things because it's a bit weird. It's, Hold on. Just give me a minute, folks. So God sent a man named John the Baptist, as a witness to tell people about the true light, Jesus, so that everyone could believe through his testimony. John himself was not the light. He was just there to point people to it. The true light, which brings understanding and enlightenment, every person was coming into the world. Even though Jesus was in the world, and the world was created through him, the world did not recognize him. He came to his own people, the Jews, but most of them rejected him and did not welcome him. However, to everyone who did receive him and believed in his name, he gave the right to become children of God. These people are not born spiritually through natural human birth, family, or lineage, or anyone's personal decision, but are born directly from God. Oh, that is a very nice summary. So, yeah. That's what that meant. And without further ado, oh wait, before I go any further, I do want, no, I can say that afterwards. Dear Heavenly Father, we ask of you to please bless this stream. Please use me in this stream to guide those who are seeking you closer to you. In your most heavenly name I pray, amen. Okay, so, what I was about to say is, going forward on Rumble Studio, I have made a decision that I am only going to do ad reads for services and products that I have personally used. So I have no intention of doing ad reads for products and services that I have not personally used. Hey, Vixen! Ah, okay. I was wondering what that little Discord beep was, but that was actually Nate Wolf, someone who has responded to me recently over on X, who is willing to teach me how to adjust the settings so I don't see all these names. But yeah, it do be patch day. Vixen, how are you doing today, by the way? I hope you're doing well. I have water with me, by the way. I kind of need the water today because my throat has been feeling a little messed up, a little bit sore. I think it's just allergies. Hoping I'm not coming down with anything. But yeah, the latest patch has added more to the main story quest content. So I think we're gonna go ahead and continue with that until we get through with it, and then we'll move over back to the Arcadian content. With the Winds. Just from the image of that, it looks like gonna be getting on a boat. We're teaching Crucy a new game. Oh dear God. What game are you teaching her? I guess it's time for us to head back. Oh, the rain.
Every day, more and more people regain their memories of their lost loved ones. No longer will beings like Calyx be able to manipulate their fear and ignorance as he once did.
Interesting. Yeah, so, what was I about to say? Yeah, I guess it would make sense for us to head back to Eorzea now that we've wrapped everything up over here. Of course, there is still the fact that Calyx is still alive, and he seems to have met up with the Ostians, but looks like we're going forward with it anyways.
That being the case, Alize and I have come to a decision.
We will depart Taral in the coming days. Other nations must be informed about Alexandria, a necessary step to ensure lasting peace. Then, we shall return to Garlemald. Our experiences here should serve us well in the ongoing restoration efforts.
However, one pressing matter remains.
Right, I forgot we're still trying to restore Garlemald.
Calix's summoning ritual was tied to a concept of his own creation. Ascian involvement is assured, but we have yet to ascertain the extent of their influence on the Ninth.
I have done what I can to treat the enthralled and those still afflicted with Levin sickness. I may now devote my undivided attention to an investigation.
Then we shall leave this one in your capable hands. Do let us know if you turn anything up.
It's Erenville. My time in Tural is at an end, and so I'm headed to the harbor now. We'll meet again, of that I'm certain. Until then, I wish you safe travels.
Man, everyone's taking off now. Promise you'll look after yourself.
Words of caution from you, of all people. But hey! What do you think you're doing?
Sorry to interrupt, but I thought you'd like to know. I've detained the fugitive. He promises to tell us before he sets sail, only to try and sneak aboard his boat with nary a hug goodbye. Cold bastard. But there's still time before they weigh anchor.
That boy. We should make for the harbor ere he wriggles free of Lamachi's grasp.
If we're heading the same way, we might join him on the ship. Good company is always welcome on a long voyage, is it not?
What? Now? I haven't finished packing.
Knowing you, the essentials are already accounted for.
Fine, if we must. But you're helping pack the rest. And I hope you've decided on a souvenir for Eunice.
I have several ideas as it happens.
Ever aligned in purpose, if not execution.
Lest you wonder, Kryl and I intend to remain here with Y'shtola.
To continue our study of the key, naturally. By all accounts, Preservation's facility promises to yield some answers.
Shale has been conducting a more thorough examination. She may have insights to share. Then why not invite her along to see everyone off? Surely she'd want to be there too.
Quest accepted. Here we go. So where exactly are we going for this? Ah. Actually... let me do something here real quick. Is there a thing to... Oh god, I made it disappear. Come back. Oh no. What have I done? Ah, well, I'm sure the viewer stats will come back at some point. I'm not sure why that happened. I think Rumble's having issues. What news, Ezekiel? Can't imagine you brought an entourage along simply to say hello. That eager to be on their way, are they? I'll join you. I owe them thanks on behalf of Oblivion, after all. And there I thought you would protest against being parted from your work. While I am curious to see what emerges once every piece of the puzzle's in place, the majority of the files we've unearthed are encrypted. There's little else I can do until the computer finishes with them. Besides, unlike our friends, Containment Complex 10 through 29 isn't going anywhere. In other words, we won't be getting any answers today. Afraid not. It's gonna be a while yet. Then, shall we depart for Tuliolal forthwith? Even Lamati's strength has its limits. Without further delay, then. We're off to the harbor! I wonder if I'm heading off, too. I can just teleport. I have over 100 Aetheryte tickets. Yeah, I think I goofed with the, Okay, so... This is kind of weird. In Rumble Studio, it's showing me that I have a total of 3 viewers. YouTube has 1. Rumble 0, X blank, Rumble 0, Twitch 1. It's listing Rumble twice. Actually, as a matter of fact, let me take a quick moment. There. But at least I can still see whenever y'all post messages. Unless people are posting messages, I'm not seeing them. My God, all these people. I wish you all would not make such a fuss. I am not fond of emotional partings. At least Alphino and Alice were considerate enough to inform me of their plans in advance by Link Pearl. Some people we know would have burst out a crate mid-voyage. In any event, I shall wait here until they finish their preparations. All these people on top of the destination. So I wonder if we're going on the boat too.
There they are.
Oh, good, it's voiced.
You look well. No lingering effects then?
Ah, I'm hale as ever. And busy with work.
I imagine there's no shortage of affairs to put in order. Are Kona and Galulja faring well?
Kona is off to survey our nation and its peoples. He wants to consult with local representatives and hear their thoughts on our policies. And Galulja's really taken to his training. I feel like he's been spending more time with the Landsguard than me lately.
Standing here, I cannot help but remember the day of our arrival in Tuliolol. The rite of succession feels so long ago.
Hello, Zine. Good to see you. Hello, all came over from Rumble. Were you trying to chat in Rumble and it just was not working? I would like to know because I am uncertain. You know what? Let me do something here. Oh! Yes, people have been trying to chat in Rumble. Hello, Candle. Yeah, well, shoot. You know what? Here, I will do that. Now I can see the Rumble side as well. I am so sorry, those of you on Rumble. I was not ignoring you. I promise. I think Rumble Studios screwed up a bit. That might be why it's not showing any viewership from the Rumble side. But yes, hello, Candlemaker, and hello, Zine. I am so terribly sorry about that. Of course, if scuff had to happen, it would be today with Rumble. Can I see that message? Yes, I can. Well, that's why you're here to help out. Thank you, Zine. Yes. So what I did was, you know how you can drag a window to the side of your monitor and pin it over there on that side? So I've got OBS pinned on the right side where I can view Twitch chat, and then I've got Rumble over on the left. Let me make sure I'm not missing YouTube as well. Okay, good. I'm not missing YouTube. Whew. Of all the shenanigans. And it looks like the viewer stats are starting to repopulate. Ah, well.
We knew not of what would happen between my father and Zorolja, nor of Alexandria and its queen. It was to aid a naive claimant that you came to Tural. But you've done so much more for me. For the entire nation of Tuliyollal. We owe you a greater debt than we can ever repay. But that doesn't mean we can't try. Whenever you need an ally, we'll stand with you.
Allow me to echo that sentiment. Not only were you kind to me when I awakened a stranger in my own land, you extended your grace to Alexandria again and again. And on behalf of myself and my people, thank you for curing the ailment that for centuries tormented us.
I'll look forward to our next visit. I'm sure we'll have exciting stories to share with one another.
Ever since I introduced you to Wuklamat, you've faced no end of hardships. Many of them her fault. Yet I feel no remorse, only gratitude. For without your aid, I would not have had the chance to say goodbye. Nor vowed to explore every corner of the world. To see what we haven't seen. Shall we?
Someone made video was really good to show that
Rest
the
assured,
cat.
upon arriving, we shall make it a priority to visit Tataru and assuage her myriad fears.
Someone made video was really good to show that the cat might not be the lead character to start. Oh, the fact that Wuklamat was not supposed to exist.
I expect the sight of you two will be a balm for her worry-laden heart.
Safe journey. And remember to enjoy it.
Give my regards to Oblivion. And thank you for all you did for my mother.
Yeah, thought so.
Come back soon!
Take care!
That was a proper send-off. Now, time to get back to it.
Duty ever calls for she who loves her realm.
Right. Though, if you need a break, you're always welcome to visit Ulihiolo. I'll give you the grand tour. I guess they're really over. Your adventures in Tural.
Yep.
I'll remember our time together for the rest of my days.
Aha! Power resolve spotted! The Lance Guard is looking for you. It's sparring time!
Oh, good thing you're here then. Can't miss that.
So let's go already! Everyone's waiting to see the Power resolve in action!
Those kids have unique
Sorry,
designs.
I have to go.
It might be important.
Till next time.
And thus do they take to the winds.
To follow their own paths in their hearts, as they should.
into the mist. Can't believe I'm getting to play this content just as it released. There we go. Now it is our turn to take the next step. The question is, in what direction? And that is a matter I should like to discuss with you. If I may, I think it prudent to discuss our future plans elsewhere. Yes, let's get away from everybody else. We are liable to hinder the dock workers here if we linger. Yeah, I think there's plenty of people doing that already. Perhaps the beach would be a more appropriate venue. So many cutscenes.
'Tis truly a beautiful place to roll.
An endless ocean and ever-changing sky. First time I saw them, I couldn't believe my eyes. It was like I was walking among images from our oldest records. And beyond that horizon are more lands and more people. That one I still struggle to imagine.
We ourselves hail from beyond that horizon, in fact. Rather, most of us do. I merely thought I did. Oh, that's right. I can only imagine how it must have felt to learn you're a native of our world. The fact that I wasn't born in the land where I've spent most of my life has taken time to sink in. 'Twas not until I met my parents in living memory that the truth of my origin began to feel real. Your experience is not unlike mine. When first I awoke, the realm everyone spoke of sounded nothing like my own. I had to walk its streets, live and breathe it, before I could accept and embrace my new reality. And for me to embrace mine, I need to learn more about my people, the Milala.
So that's what they're called, Milala.
We should come upon more information in the course of studying the key, but as Shale's investigation of the containment complex is still ongoing, would you mind if we sought a different avenue of inquiry into the history of the Ninth?
I have no objection. What we learn will deepen our understanding of the broader picture.
Agreed. My curiosity extends well beyond our duty to assess Ascian influence.
If it is knowledge of the Ninth's past you seek, I have an idea where to begin. Alexandria was originally part of a landmass known as the
What? Connection with the server was lost. Oh no. With everyone being online, I'm not surprised. The character selected was not properly logged out or is currently logged in on another client. Login character, how please wait to log in again. Ah, come on now. I'm fighting the hardest boss of the new patch, the server. Oh well, this gives me time to chat with y'all. How is everyone doing? I hope you're all doing well. Servicing queue 237. Holy crud. Well, that's gonna take a little while. I wonder if, like, hundreds of people got logged out at the same time if it wasn't just me. Anyhow, yeah, so as I was saying before, my throat has been a little bit sore today. Actually, this gives me a chance to talk about work. So, when I showed up for work today, it was pretty darn cold in the morning. And I was able to get on my Durapatch truck to go patching my coworker. Oh, good, 156. My coworker was actually the one to take the patch in the morning, and we're about halfway done with the road that we're working on. But just as soon as it got to be noon, the oil would not spray anymore, and as it turns out, the little part that connects the oil line to the air hose got clogged. I can only guess it was an accumulation of oil, so we're gonna have to start running diesel through it maybe about twice a day from now on. Yeah, we don't want to have to take everything apart and do what we did today. My hands were covered in oil. My shirt got covered in oil. Luckily, it was just a work shirt. Yep. Let's get to the beach.
Tis
an effort. And be
We could just speed through this.
we are set. Rather. Oh, that. The fact was not it. Your and from we should. Would you mind?
I have no...
Agreed.
If it is knowledge of the Ninth's past you seek, I have an idea where to begin.
Okay.
Alexandria was originally part of a landmass known as the Mist Continent. This continent had been left in ruins in the wake of the storm surge, with Alexandria the sole nation to survive the devastation. The calamity of lightning that ravaged the world.
Aye. Per the sources we recovered from the Underkeep, though the conflict between nations was destructive in its own right, it was Levin that dealt the final blow.
No place was spared its fury, and all was chaos in the castle town. We tried to evacuate the people in airships, Otis, the knights and I, but we couldn't save everyone.
Right, we saw that in the dungeon.
Those who survived gathered within the barrier, and we took in as many foreign refugees as we could. Yet, despite the dangerous environment, our system showed that there were some few souls who ventured outside the barrier, into the lands beyond. Beyond? But we thought that was impossible. I was under the impression the star was scoured of life, that man could not survive outside the barrier.
Going by the records, the storm surge extended to every corner of the world. Nothing and nowhere was spared. If anyone did survive out there, it would have been an unimaginable trial.
And yet, those people must have been going somewhere. What if there was a refuge? A place that weathered the storm surge and rebuilt over the intervening 4 centuries?
Given Alexandria's displacement to the source, we had neither cause nor opportunity to survey the remainder of the continent.
Living memory remains physically in the 9th. If we seek a means of egress other than the portal connecting it to Alexandria, perhaps it might lead us to the Mist Continent. Living memory was not transported here despite being atop Everkeep. In which case, it may have been a physically independent space all along.
Huh?
Meaning, another point of egress could well exist.
And if it does, someone has to be maintaining it. The mechanical soldiers, for instance.
Shall we have a chat with them and see what they know? If it please your majesty. Will you accompany us? If we do land upon the Mist Continent, I would feel much more assured with you at our side.
Wouldn't miss it for 2 worlds. Would hate to see you obliterated by some lightning beast. Yeah, I wouldn't miss it for 2 worlds.
I thought as much. Into the great unknown we go, then.
I'm still a bit sleepy from earlier today. But yeah, I have basically been inside of a very warm cab, despite how cold it is. Now that's settled, I'd best be off. I still need to check for decryption errors periodically, so I can only step away for so long. Wait, is it Tuesday Dune? It is Tuesday. I got Pixel streams loaded up too, so I'll be able to catch any raids before I join. Oh wait, I still need to update Dune, don't I? Oh. Well. I might not be able to join y'all right away. With luck, I'll have plenty to share in the next time we meet. Until then, let the rest of us make ready for a potential foray, and then meet at the Laynode Nemo. You just remembered it. Yes, let's use our Aetherite tickets. We got over 100 of them now. This clerk has made itself available to answer our questions. Clerk PX0093. If one wished to descend to the surface from here, how would they typically do so? Living memory is currently detached from Everkeep and is operating independently while supported by its aerial suspension systems. Thus, both lift and lay-node-based transit is currently unavailable. I apologize for the inconvenience. Despite its ability to remain aloft, perhaps living memory was never intended to function in this state indefinitely. If so, we're out of luck. Not necessarily. Lifts and lay nodes were likely the preferred modes of transportation, but that does not preclude the existence of others. In the event of an emergency, how would we evacuate this facility? Is Vlad health better? Yeah, he seems to be doing better, Candle. Consulting emergency systems. Living Memory's airship remains prepared to deploy should evacuation be necessary. Would Your Majesty like to appropriate it? An airship. Yes, please, as soon as possible. With Your Majesty's authorization, the vessel can be ready for launch without delay. Allow me a moment to execute the bypass protocols. Safety tests have been successfully completed, setting the Gate of Remembrance as initial destination. Vessel is en route. Ooh. Is that my ship? It was purpose-built for living memory. However, it was modeled after the vessel Your Majesty used during the Storm Surge era. A replica. Still, it does me good to see it. I will deploy the gangway for boarding. This way, please. Here we go. In order to reach the surface, we must pass through the storm clouds. I advise you to brace for turbulence. So eventually, a living memory might fall to the ground. That is a scary thought. Ooh. The ward Alice gave me is reacting. Wait, does that mean that there is primal influence here? Though not to the extent of the 13th, the etheric imbalance here is severe indeed. It does serve to impress upon one the marvel of the barrier. The lightning in heritage found is tame by comparison. A land where Levin reigns. A sobering sight, to say the least, but I shan't turn back now that we've come this far. There are no structures nor any other sign of survivors that I can see. I suspect the creator made this area unsuitable for habitation due to increased risk of flooding. Then we should look further afield. In which direction do you think we might find a settlement? If we're at the edge of Alexandrian territory now, the closest city would be Trino, should it survive. As a city-state built on a harbor, it was a nexus of trade, and it remained neutral throughout the war. We Alexandrians always felt fortunate to have it in our neighborhood, so to speak. Not unlike our Ratzahan. Ah, yes, Alphino has spoken of Ratzahan before. It's near the South Sea Isles, the Milala homeland, correct? Funnily enough, it was also Trino where the Milala first found a home in our world. Truly? Yes, and through the Milala population elsewhere, though the Milala population grew elsewhere, that most continued to feel a strong connection to the city. I'd like to think that some remain there to this day. Clerk PX 0093, is this ship capable of taking us to Trino? I shall run a flight simulation for the route to Trino. One moment. Simulation complete. There is a near 100% probability that the ship would suffer catastrophic mechanical failure prior to arrival due to ambient lightning. My apologies. Oh, well, thank you for checking. If we cannot fly, then we shall have to walk. Trino lies beyond the mountains, but there should be routes that spare us having to climb. That cave system, for instance, assuming it hasn't collapsed. Let's try there first. This tunnel appears intact. Though we have no way of knowing what it's like further in. Mind you stay alert for beasts as well. Given the barren surrounds, they're surely ravenous. Mistwake. Yeah, we can go in with a party of NPCs. Oh yeah, okay. I am just above the average party level, item level. Let's go. Final Fantasy IV battle music.
Allow me.
Hold still.
Brace yourself!
Right, it should be easy to miss. First boss. Owie.
Brace yourself!
Not too bad so far. This has been pretty easy so far.
Allow me.
Then you get over here for Beguiling Light. Or Bedeviling Light, I should say. That was close. Whee! That place has a barrier. Oh, great lightning. Very nice.
Hold still.
Brace yourself! Brace yourself!
Oh, hey, welcome back, Vixen.
Hold still.
So what are we saying whelp about? Chrissy beat the dog. You had... Oh, you got her to play Night Rain. She beat the dog you hard carried using her golden frisbee. You said there... I didn't know you meant Night Rain. I thought it was some other game called Rain. Come on, you're dealing with a very dense murk here.
Take this!
Finally, on to the second boss. Amdusius. Everything looks like nightmare fuel if I've ever seen it. did alright, but she's hard reminding you of what our first time was like. Oh, I can imagine. She refused to res you when you were both in the rain. She probably got nervous.
I'll heal you.
Why does it feel like I'm faster? She did. Don't blame her. I'm not blaming her. Ooh. That's the second boss down. Got one more to go after this. Probably help if we all focus the same targets. have the AoE.
Hold still.
It goes so much better when everyone focuses the same target.
Allow me.
Try this!
And now the final boss of the dungeon. Ooh, that's a Thundergust Griffin. This could be trouble.
Hold still.
Ow.
This should do it!
I like this. This is going pretty well. This doesn't feel too difficult at all. Oh, this is actually pretty nice. Ow! I assume I'm gonna be safe right here. Yep. That was honestly not bad at all. The old school Final Fantasy victory fanfare. Now we get to meet our new friends.
And the perimeter is clear. Good work, everyone. And a big thank you to our helpers, whoever you are. Now, we have a tiny bit of clearing up ahead of us. You know what to do.
Our helpers, were we being watched?
So, the city endures. And it is in much better shape than expected.
Impressive, considering the destruction without. The people here must have gone to great lengths to maintain all of this.
Their barrier resembles that of Alexandria, though it is smaller in scale. And not quite as effective, if the breach we witnessed is any indication. I fear such incidents may be common here.
Thunderous heavens! It's been years since we've had visitors.
Oh, punch me, Lala. Tiny people.
I am Miaili, the Mayor of Treno. Allow me to welcome you to our city. And thank you for the assistance with our little monster problem just now.
You're welcome.
Might I ask your name, miss? Though I have an inkling I know it already.
But of course, I am Sveen of Alexandria.
As I thought. It truly beggars belief. I once heard the strangest of reports from one of ours who went to Alexandria, you see. That despite the intervening years, the Queen had not aged a day. And sure enough, I'd swear, you'd stepped out of an old oil portrait mere moments ago. Though you must forgive me if this takes some getting used to. It is an honor to meet you, Your Majesty. I look forward to hearing the tale from your own lips. I imagine it won't be an easy one to tell. But please. What happened to Alexandria?
I see. From your perspective, it must have looked as though we were wiped from the face of the star.
One day, we lost all contact with our people in Alexandria. Scouting parties sent to investigate reported that not only the barrier, but Alexandria itself was gone. Nary a stone to mark where it had stood.
What you must have gone through, not knowing what became of us. But know that Alexandria yet survives, albeit in a distant land. Her and her people. I can tell you the whole tale from beginning to end, but first, might I ask your permission to remain in Treno for a time?
Of course you can. You and your companions have already done us a great service, and are more than welcome to enjoy our hospitality. Now, how about we continue this at Town Hall? We needn't keep standing in the middle of the street.
I shall join them. Even with the precautions we've taken, it remains to be seen if Sveen's condition will remain stable. I suspect, however, that the rest of you would rather be out and about. Consider this my blessing.
In light of our purpose here, the tour of the city is indeed in order.
I presume you have no objection?
Yeah, I want to go explore.
With your permission, then. But before we go, allow me to introduce myself as well. I am Cryle, and I hope to learn more of this city and its people. Would it offend if we were to ask a few questions? Perhaps as we work alongside you, aiding you in whatever ways you may require.
You needn't fret. Treno folk are as friendly as they come. As for aid, if you're willing, you might speak with my grandson Lummel. That was his voice you heard earlier. You'll find him serving herbal remedies to the others.
Thank you for your guidance. We shall seek him out first.
Oh, she seems nice. Guess she's not some corrupt person in charge of the town using the people for their own ends. Alright, fine. I guess if I can't go that way. This must be an instance because I don't see anyone else here. I don't see any other players. Yeah, it must be an instance. Why, if it's our new friends, thanks again for making short work of our foes. If you've gone to the trouble of seeking me out, I can only assume it's for a good reason. You want to help me? Odd, but I'll consider it. Before anything else, though, I must insist you drink our signature remedy. Sleepless Rhapsody. Everyone's a fan. You may find it the teasiest touch too sour for your taste, but it'll set you alright. Just tip it down your throat.
Well, what do you think? It's a traditional Malala recipe.
Refreshing. Shower. Delicious. Yeah, I'm gonna say shower.
Got that right. Don't worry, the tingling means it's working.
I'm put in mind of the gelatin I had at the studium. Nutritious, they assured me.
I can relate all too well. It's not unlike the syrup Leader used to make. Black as pitch and sour as sin. Though, there's no better cure for fatigue.
You know, Raha, going to bed at a reasonable hour would be the best cure. Oh, that's... I do feel shockingly refreshed.
Perhaps it stimulates the body's ability to process ether and hastens regenerative functions.
Indeed, it does. It also counteracts some of the effects of excess lightning, and helps to calm the nerves besides.
Which is why you serve it whenever there's a breach in the barrier.
Our Malala ancestors came from the lushest of lands, so they developed all sorts of natural remedies. We strive to carry on their traditions. And I'm sure you see why. Really hits the spot, doesn't it? Now, welcome to Treno.
Oh, I forgot to introduce myself, didn't I? Well, I'm Lumul. That was me announcing our victory earlier, and since Grandmother sent you to help with the repairs, you'll know I'm her grandson. I'm in charge of resolving any problems the people of Treno may have. My favorite kinds of work include taste testing menu items, carrying medium-sized objects, searching for lost possessions of immense value. Oh, and it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Ah, yes, the repairs. Are you certain you want to be put to work? If you've come all the way out to visit us, you must have had more important things in mind, and you've already helped protect the city. Actually, our goal was to ascertain the present state of the Mist Continent. The whole continent? Did you come from across the sea? Not exactly. We've actually come from Alexandria. Alexandria? Are you quite sure? No, sorry, of course you're sure. It'd be rude of me to doubt you. It's just not every day that we get visitors, let alone from a nation that up and vanished. I know it must come across as something of a shock. But this is our first time at Trino, and we should like to get to know the city and its people. That's why we propose lending a hand to those in need. I see. In that case, why don't you help distribute this remedy to the rest of our people? Ordinarily, everyone would have already come for a cup, but the fiends made quite a mess this time. Might be a while before some can step away from their work. Never fear, though. Even if their hands are busy, they'd be more than happy to spare a few words for fascinating folks from afar. We would appreciate that. Thank you, Lumul. You're the ones doing me a favor, honestly. Here, take this batch. I'll deliver some to Town Hall, so you can attend to areas you haven't seen yet. If we split up, we can spend more time speaking with the locals while ensuring everyone receives the remedy promptly. Could you each take a portion? Of course, I haven't had my fill of conversation yet, or rest assured that I can handle pouring liquid into a cup. I'm gonna go with the first one. I too should be glad to dole out a few servings. Wonderful, let me divide this up. Ezekiel, why don't you make rounds of the southern part of the city? Raha and I shall tend to the north. Right, let's go and acquire some insights. You must be one of those visitors Lumul mentioned. Oh, a place to be visiting, though. There you go. Oh, you came to deliver the remedy? Thank you kindly. I was hauling beast carcasses in for processing and copped a good dose of discharged energy for my troubles. It brought on 11 sickness, something fierce. Still, we don't go hunting outside the barrier, so we don't want to waste any part of the creatures that find their way in. Pelts that are highly charged with lightning ether are the most valuable, of course. Tan them with the right stuff, and you can turn them into protective clothing that keeps you from getting zapped. The beasts you felled will all be put to good use. Thanks again. You're that mighty monster slayer. I saw it earlier. It's an honor. And you've brought the sleepless rhapsody. Bless you. I'm dead on my feet after that battle. We don't usually have that many beasts breaking through at once. Practice keeps one's skill sharp though, so in a way I'm glad for it. And I learned a thing or two from watching you. Oh, I can hardly wait to get to work on my grimoire. I have a number of ideas for improved geometries. The thoughtful application of new learning is what keeps our ancestors' magic alive and flourishing. Huh, over here. There's a fresh face if I ever saw one. And what's that in your hand? Medicine. Oh, don't mind if I do. Safety inspections take priority, but the battle doesn't feel over until I've had a cup of sleepless rhapsody. I'm proud to say that I have some small part in preparing it too. The herbs come from my very own growery. One of the greatest discoveries of our time is that seeds carried in by invading creatures can be cultivated into remarkable plants. Plants with the potential to mitigate the lightning's effects. And with as many highs as we have this time, not to mention stomachs, it's entirely possible we'll find new varieties of herbs among our harvest. Excuse me. Really should start brewing some of that throat-soothing tea. Might help me out a lot. Between the three of us, we ought to have covered every area aside from the Lumels. One of the people I spoke with asked me to pass something along to him, but he hasn't returned yet. In the meantime, shall we discuss what we've learned?
Fascinating. I appreciate your thoroughness in recounting the details. I too learned much, as I helped to treat the injured's wounds. The Malala's curative magics appear identical to Sphne's. This means that either her tutor was a Malala as well, or that the art had spread all throughout the Ninth. Then there are the symbols and tomes, which are highly reminiscent of Arcanima. If these elements indeed originated with the arcane geometries of the South Sea Isles, as in the source, 'tis curious that they have developed in so similar a manner on this shard.
Mind you don't share that with any other graduates of the Faculty of the Arcane, lest they beat you to publication.
Did you learn aught of note, Raha?
I spoke with one of Treno's storekeepers about how they obtain their supplies. Though they are few and far between, other settlements yet exist on the Mist Continent, with a rail system facilitating the flow of goods between them. Unfortunately, barrier breaches trigger an emergency failsafe on the main line, so the train is presently stopped at a midway point until operations can resume. There are also maritime routes, but they see only occasional use. Often, as now, Treno must make do with what is to hand.
In addition to this constant state of scarcity, much of Treno's populace suffers from Levin sickness, not to mention the frequent attacks on the city and the resulting casualties. Yet everyone we've spoken with seems undaunted by these hardships. They are not only surviving, they are happy in spite of it all.
Where there is life, there is hope. And when one believes in a better future, a tomorrow even the slightest bit brighter than today, there is naught to be done but build it. Until, stone by stone, the city rises.
A noble city with noble purpose.
Is aught the matter, Lowell?
I think I've dropped something and now I can't find it anywhere. I'm doomed.
Oh, is it this by chance? While I was distributing the remedy, I was asked to pass it along to you.
Yes! That's it! Yes! I'm not doomed.
Is that a tracking device?
You've a keen eye for technology. This thing picks up on the ether of the creatures that get through the barrier.
That explains how you knew when they'd been vanquished.
Exactly. It shouldn't show anything now, but I can switch it on like so.
Oh, he broke it.
No, she's going to kill me! Say, how'd you like to meet my sister Ayane? She's an electrope engineer, so she knows all sorts of interesting stuff.
I take it she also built that device.
Oh yes, that's my sister. She's a genius. Everyone says so. And she won't kill me in front of other people. Probably. I mean, wouldn't it be interesting to watch her work? Maybe you can even help. It'd be, you know, edifying? Please! I beg you! Please!
I suppose that's that then.
At the moment, Ayane should be waiting just past that park. Let's be off before anyone changes their mind. I wonder when I'm going to start to see other players.
Our visitors. Thanks for lending a hand earlier, but what brings you here? Lummel, what did you do?
You know that, advanced monster tracking, what's it? It may be a teeny tiny bit,
You broke it again? How many times must I tell you that we're running low on electrope? I'm an engineer, not a bloody miracle worker!
I beg your forgiveness. I'm on my knees and everything, see?
Wow, that was impressive.
And since we have guests, can't you let it slide? Just this once?
He dragged you here just so I wouldn't tan his hide, didn't he? You'd never believe he's the elder sibling. I'm so sorry.
Please, don't be. We're glad for the opportunity to meet you. And Lummel mentioned that you might have some work we could assist with.
There are guests, Lummel, not servants. Must we have the manners talk again?
Please don't misunderstand. We asked to help, that we might learn what life is like in Treno. And with your expertise, we also hoped you could tell us more of how the city utilizes Electrope.
If that's the way of it, then I'd be happy to share what I know.
When you spoke earlier, it sounded as if Treno had little electrope to spare. It's difficult to procure, I take it.
We never have as much as we need. And much of what we do have is repurposed. You'll find me digging through the scrap heap whenever some vital device or another breaks down. Repairing that old barrier should be our highest priority. But we just don't have enough electrope on hand to do a proper job.
And the longer we go without access to the mine, the worse it'll get. If only we could scare those beasts away.
Monster killings are up my alley.
Did we not pass through a mine on the way here?
Indeed, and it should be clear of hazards now. And took care of the beasts in one fell swoop.
You got rid of them? Just like that?
So, the mine is safe for mining again? Hooray!
Leave the mining to your big brother. All you have to do is fix the tracker.
Yes, very well. If you go, do be careful. And once you get the machinery up and running, make sure to send some electrope over to the barrier service station.
Though we've cleared the mine, there is no telling what else waits outside the barrier. Shall I accompany you?
I'm so glad you asked. Seriously, I don't know what I'd do if I'd had to go alone.
As we did pass through but recently, I expect Raha can keep him safe without our help. In the meantime, shall we assist Ayane with her repair work?
I entirely forgot to ask your names. Do forgive me. I am Cryo, and this is Ezekiel. Sup? Accompanying Lummel is Grahatia, our own technology enthusiast. It's lovely to meet you. Feels strange putting you to work, but I'd be lying if I said I don't need the help. In the wake of an event like this, I presume a great deal of labor is required to restore everything to working order. The volume of fixes and need making is one matter, but I could handle it if it weren't for these legs of mine. The paralysis flares up at the worst times, I swear. I can manage a bit of shuffling from one station to the other on a good day, but I usually leave racing around the city to my brother. With him off to the mine, though, someone else needs to take care of the lighting sprites. They're drawn to the discharged ether of slain creatures. I'd offer you the detector to make tracking them down easier, but seeing as Lummel has managed to break it yet again... I do have this though. Toss them at a sprite and you can suppress its ability to sense either nearby. That usually gets them wandering out of the city toward more fertile ground. So we need to fight them? We find it safer not to. When threatened, they'll siphon energy from facilities we need to keep our medical services running, or emit bursts that overload nearby systems. For the same reason, I recommend you stick to thoroughfares that will allow you to spot them well in advance. I would hate for you to be injured while helping us. Understood. We'll want to split up again to cover more ground. Are you ready to go? Well, here we go. Though you scan the area thoroughly, you see no lightning sprites. Yeah, no lightning sprites. There's some. Lightning sprites. The time to test your tossing arm has arrived. Oh, do we have a minigame? Okay. That was easy enough. You're back. Were there any sprites? Yeah, there were a few. Just a handful on your route, then. Could be worse. Still, it's important to keep the city free of them. We're much obliged. Cryle is taking a while. Being new to the city, if something were to happen, she wouldn't know where to go for help. Would you check on her? She started off in the direction of the town hall. Though there are several diminutive folk about, none appear to be Cryle. Perhaps one of them spotted her passing through. You're looking might lost there, lad. Aught I can help with? Have you seen a woman in a yellow hood? I presume you mean Cryle. Had a grand old chat with her earlier. Not to mention, she saved my hide. Can't believe I missed that lightning sprite still was right on top of me. It's thanks to her that I got out unscathed. A bit awkward, striking up a conversation after that. It had been a while since I talked to anyone I haven't known my whole life. She's a kind lass. Good at putting folks at ease, like Miali. I quite enjoyed telling her about the city. When we were done chatting, she went off towards the canal. Had such a melancholy about her, though. Wasn't sure why. Didn't think it was something I said, but I knew that it was saying more wouldn't help, so I let her go. I reckon she'd welcome the company of a good friend right about now. Please excuse my constant clearing of the throat. My allergies are still bothering me.
Ah, were you looking for me? I only intended to sit down for a moment, but I must have lost track of time.
Yeah, I definitely need to go get some throat soother tea next chance I get.
Will you lend me your ear? The source and the ninth. Someday I will have to decide which one to call home. The thought has lingered like a storm cloud in my mind. I've tried to ignore it. Remind myself that we have more important matters to contend with. But I cannot keep drifting between these worlds forever.
Why not call them both your home?
When I first learned the truth of my past, I assumed it would have no bearing on my future. The Source was my home, and the students of Baldessian my purpose. But after meeting my parents, it struck me that to simply choose the Source would be to abandon them. And not only them, but a home I could have loved, had my life gone as it should have.
If your life had gone as it should have, you probably would have become an Eternal.
That is why I had to learn more of this place. And the me I could have been.
And now that you have,
I feel even less certain than before. Though we are strangers to them, these people have welcomed us as if we are their own. It's like speaking with old friends. And knowing now the challenges they face, what would it say about me if I just left them behind and returned to the Source?
I don't think I think you're making a bigger problem out of this than it needs to be.
Is that who I am? Who I was meant to be? Or is this where I belong?
Thank you for listening. I'm a little less afraid to face the answer now, whatever it may be. And when I find it, I hope you'll be there. But we've kept Iane waiting long enough. Let's hurry back. I'm glad you're both back safe and sound. Now we can relax until my brother does the same. With your friend escorting him, he can't get himself into too much trouble. Unless he tumbles down the stairs into town again, I suppose.
That reminds me. The structures near the barrier all seem to be designed for Milala. Is there a reason that those in the center of the city are so much larger?
Oh yes. The center is the oldest part of Treno, built by the Hewn and the Eldite before the Milala came.
So Treno predates the Milala's arrival?
The mayor at the time was kind enough to take our ancestors in, and gave them leave to establish their own residential quarter.
Yet I have seen naught but Milala since we came to the city. Where did the other peoples go?
They have tiny homes.
Alexandria. In the closing days of the storm surge, when death and destruction were everywhere, they believed it would be safer. Treno didn't have a barrier at first, you see. But one of our industrious brethren had served as tutor in the royal household, and returned to us with knowledge of the barrier's design. It's thanks to him that the city survives to this day.
Might I ask a more personal question? We previously uncovered some records pertaining to the Milala's past. In them, it was written that the Milala left their paradise of eternal summer when a great calamity froze their isles. Understandably, all were not content to leave their homeland behind. Some attempted to return using the same power that had brought them here, but they found the way closed to them. Never again has the golden path opened that allowed their ancestors to flee to safety. Tell me, were that golden path to open once more, and you were to find the Milala homeland restored to its former glory, would you go back?
Hey,
I'd
Ochi.
certainly like to see that paradise of eternal summer for myself. Who wouldn't?
Hi, Ochi. How's it going? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Let me just check something here real quick. Oh, hey, Chaser. Good to see you too. I hope you're both doing well. Well, I mean, it's good to see that you're doing well too, Yoshi. I am playing Final Fantasy XIV.
But it wouldn't be going back. After all, my one and only home is here.
No, I had to go and see my boy.
Treno, this run-down, beat-up beautiful city.
Well, I
You
appreciate
truly
it.
love it, don't you?
Do you know what the speaker said when the Malala came to this place? O life, flourish on this faraway shore. Unfurl your fragile petals with fearless joy. Let this sky grant shelter from darkest storm, and here bloom, hand in hand, forevermore. We never forgot those words. Not my ancestors, nor my grandmother, nor my brother and me. That boundless optimism, that communal spirit, that is Treno. No matter what comes or how hard it gets, we'll choose joy over fear and stand together. There's nowhere else I'd rather be.
Nowhere else you'd rather be.
Perhaps it really is as simple as listening to your heart.
Complete. I'm still waiting for the twist. Earlier, you said that your brother couldn't get into too much trouble if he was with Raha. But how much trouble is that precisely? One would think they ought to have returned by now. Conversely, I had not expected to see the two of you again so soon. I take it Miali's curiosity is sated. For the moment, I gave her a brief account of the situation in Alexandria, as well as events involving the key. She was most interested in the latter. In fact, it seems she knew of the relic long before we did, and wishes to discuss it with everyone. Would you be able to join us? We have a problem to attend to first. I should love to go straight away, but we're awaiting Raha's return. As we speak, Miali herself is making her rounds to the city. We have time. Yeah, let's go check on the little guy and, or maybe just continue waiting for them.
We're back! The mine is in working order, I'm pleased to say. Electrope is being delivered for the barrier even as we speak.
Have you two finished regaling the mayor?
We have. Though she has her own story to tell. Of the key, in fact. We thought you might like to join us at the...
Uh-oh.
This is an evacuation alert. All citizens, please proceed to emergency shelter. Repeat, please proceed to emergency shelter. The Doom train is approaching. Repeat, please proceed to emergency shelters.
Doom train?
The Doom Train? Wasn't that one of Lindblom's weapons of war?
You know of it.
I've never seen it myself, but according to Zelenia, it was an armored vehicle used to transport war beasts to the front. In order to prevent them from running wild ere their deployment, a powerful arcane entity was housed in the engine.
The end of the war didn't slow it one bit. Quite the contrary. Fueled by lightning ether, it's been speeding across the continent ever since. The Doom Train and its beasts bring death and destruction everywhere it goes. It's a veritable calamity on rails. It passed near Treno some years ago, claiming many lives, including our parents. I must go and repair the barrier as swiftly as possible. Without it, we haven't got a chance.
You can't be serious! You'll never finish in time, and you'll be right in its path.
I have to try. For Treno.
Yane, no!
It seems my services are required once more.
I'll go with you. Perhaps my knowledge of Electrope will be of use.
I wish I were a fighter like you two. Keep her safe, will you? Please?
While destroying the Doom Train would be preferable, we should seek to delay its advance at the very least.
You can't be thinking of fighting it head-on. That's madness.
Madness? No. This is Sparta! Trust me, we can handle this. We have no other choice. Well, now I have to do it. We can handle this.
If your mind is made up, there may be a way. There's a freight depot not far from us. We can use the train that's stopped there.
Raha mentioned that before, did he not?
The Doom train will have to pass through the depot to reach Treno. And since the evacuation alert was only just triggered, we might be able to reach it first.
So, we commandeer this freight train, match our speed to the enemy's, and use it as a platform from which we launch a sustained counteroffensive. Is that your proposal?
It'd be better than trying to smash the bloody thing before it runs us all over. And if it might save Ayane, I'll do whatever it takes. Let me drive the train. That will leave you free to concentrate on the fight.
Lumel.
I need to grab a few things. Meet me by the gate.
Hey Galaxy, you're not playing 14 anymore? The game will not run no matter what you do on PC while you're streaming now? Oh no. Sorry to hear that, Galaxy. If anyone can stop a speeding weapon of war, it is Ezekiel. But we must also recognize the threat posed by its company of beasts. If its influence is so powerful that even as it barrels ahead, enthralled creatures continue to follow it, then the train may well gather additional minions as it draws near. Also, no chat on screen? Yeah, that's on purpose, Galaxy. There is no telling how many will charge Treno's gate, so we should prepare for the worst. Perhaps Y'shtola and I ought to remain on guard here. I'm inclined to agree. Ezekiel, while you remove the head of this metal serpent, we will attend to the defense of the city. Hey, Chaser on Rumble. Among other things, we must do what we can to ensure the citizens get to shelter before the fighting begins. Godspeed. You're everywhere all at once. What's going on? I can't move. Hello? Oh, there we go. You're just in a bad mood. That's understandable. I thought I was about to get kicked from the server again. The game is being dedicated to denial of service. Ugh. Well, I've only been kicked from the server once so far. These MMOs need some work, all running on spaghetti code from 15 years ago, I agree. Right. Hi, Crucy. Absolute literally right on cue. Indeed. I haven't kicked yet. Brother, I could not write a better joke. Oh, God. Oh, I hope that got clipped. Okay. No, sir, it's indeed an easy boss. Time to pivot. No way. We're going back in. Did Galaxy jinx me? No. I jinxed myself on that one. Oh. I've only been kicked from the server once so far. Glad to see it hasn't happened again. Gets kicked from the server. Okay, we've got 984 people in the queue ahead of us. Oh, God. That was... That's wild. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, did you have fun in Night Rain Crucible? You did? You were using a shield to poison? Oh, interesting. For only happening 2 times tonight, that's not bad, indeed. I mean, I've only got like 26 minutes left to stream, but I don't know. As Iron Eye. Hey, Grucy! Chaser, thank you for the clipping! Thank you. Much appreciated. Lazy, cautious, owl, tiny face. That's the perfect URL. You tried to recluse, but Vixen would not let you. Yeah. Recluse. Recluse, you have to really be on top of your game for that. Stick with Iron Eye for now. 808. Hey Zeke, how's your weight? I have 808 people ahead of me, Pigu. By the way, welcome. You need to work to make Recluse good. But, yeah, you just got in. Get this, Pigu. So here's what just happened. I'd already been kicked from the server once before, right? And everything was going good. So I was talking to everyone in chat. I was telling them, well, so far so good. I haven't been kicked again. And as soon as I said that, I get kicked from the server. The freaking best timing. Crucy was doing wells in Iron Eye. We're working. Vixen asked her if she's using that mark skill. Yes, know how to mark, and you were doing that. Good. We should play again sometime. Apparently this is the third time it got DDoS'd. Yeah, Galaxy was telling me about that. 719. It is a fun game, isn't it, Crucy? Oh, by the way, I should let you all know that I have downloaded Rumble Wallet on my iPhone. So, I guess if anyone wants to send me Bitcoin, they can do that now. I'm currently in the process of trying to figure out how to turn my other cryptocurrency into Bitcoin so I can send it all to the Rumble Wallet. Gross Bitcoin. Can't wait until you get to speed. Zeke needs a single Bitcoin. Do you understand how much a single Bitcoin would cost, Chaser? Galaxy says he's really not in a good mood. Starting to think you shouldn't have gotten this A&D card you have because literally nothing is working with it. That could be it. 631. Let's go. 631. This is a stream now. We are waiting for the ability to rejoin. This is a stream. Shush, they don't know that. I need water again. I need that throat soothing tea. 543. Let's go. 543. Yeah. Really sorry that's not working out for you, Galaxy. Darn my allergies. Pretty sure Nvidia has a hand in that too. Most companies treat AMD like the plague, and Nvidia like it's their favorite kid they spoil. Yeah. Nvidia tends to get all the love. How's it not working? You getting errors? I will say I think Nvidia is typically the one that gets like, I think even our military uses Nvidia, so it gets a lot of military contracts because it gets used in military computers. 455, let's go. Got 455 people ahead of us. We only got 20 minutes left to stream. I might only just be able to unlock the fight before I have to end the stream. Oh god, my beard is itchy. $368, let's go.
Did it with my bare fists.
You have bare fists?
Okay,
Yeah,
alright, time to retire. It's time to leave, John. We need to...
Hey, Creeper. Bare fists, indeed. How you doing, Creeper? My phone is blocking the activity feed from Twitch. Chasers, Talon, and Galaxy, hit me up on Discord if you'd like, see if it can help, or at least confirm if you're screwed. Galaxy says, funny enough, I don't get these errors in 14 when you're not streaming. Creeper says he's good. That's wonderful to hear. What's a Creeper? Oh, man. Just got done playing with Crucy and Nemo. Nice. 281. We got 281 people ahead of us in the queue. Okay. Okay. Look. Not to invoke the wrath of Murphy, okay? I don't mean to invoke the wrath of Murphy here. But I'm gonna say it. Watch what happens. The moment I get back in the game, it's gonna kick me again. I bet y'all anything. It's gonna kick me again the moment I get back in the game. Oh my god. I may be invoking the wrath of Murphy here, but I'm telling you, that's how it's gonna go. 195. Got 195 people ahead of us. Just finished off my water too. New account, same hell as before, yeah. Final Fantasy 14, the login rate is intense. Sorry for self-pro. Oh, you're good, Chaser. You're fine. I mean, after all, the chat's not going to show up on the screen anyways. 109. We got 109 people ahead of us. Oh, I still need to go check out the FC house. Bless it. Zeke and the boys are glad to have me back. That's what makes y'all goats. Yeah, I've been wondering about you for a while, Chaser. Hoping that you've been doing well. I still need to update Dune after this. Oh, here we go. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Just needed some time to untangle depression. God's good, indeed. Right, the place we're headed is Bentini Depot. Although Trino has its own railway station, our assailants from earlier left it in need of significant repairs. Thus, we'll be taking over cargo. We back on, boys. Let's see if it crashes again. If it does, I'm just ending the stream right there. My friend here has volunteered for the mission, and yes, I did explain the dangers. The cargo is equipped with a portable barrier, and frankly, I'm great at my job. I guarantee our safety during the ride. What happens once we get to Bentini? Well, that's your problem. It certainly is. Let me know when you're ready to move out. There's currently a little back and forth going on in my Twitch chat between Creeper and Vixen. Where we call home. Ready? Then our fearless operator will help you aboard. We make for Bentini with all haste. I'll have us there in a flash. Do keep any limbs you're attached to and would like to remain attached to inside the vehicle. Yes, let's go to the depot. Can't wait to have a chat with my favorite person tonight.
This is it. You'll be riding that flat car at the rear of the train. I'll be all the way at the front, pushing her as fast as she can go. The Doom train moves at breakneck speed. If we're too slow, it'll plow right through us. Speaking of which, we'd best get underway before it does just that. Don't forget you're fighting for Ayane. For all of Treno.
Yeah, I got this. I may have unlocked a fight, but I don't have the time to do it right now. So instead, what I will do is travel over to the FC house and make a quick pit stop inside, just so we don't lose it. Oh, right, I have the time up here, so I don't need to keep looking past my phone. My Twitch chat is so funny. Okay, I've made a visit. Everything's good. I still have 10 minutes left to go. Not really sure what I should do. I have a feeling that if I go to Limsa Lominsa, that would be a terrible idea. Because then all the players there would just break the game. Oh, wait, I know. I know what we doing. Are you here? Or are you just taking a while to load in? I don't think he's here, Vixen. The dancing naked Santa Pope is not currently here. Well, no duh, the game got DDoS indeed. Wait, how do I get back to Trino? Ooh, wait a minute. Oh no. Well, wait a minute, can't I just go to living memory? Oh god, I gotta go through all that just to get back. Why couldn't there have been an either right there for me to go into? Oh, God. I gotta do all this just to make my way back. Yes, let me go back to the crater. Take the passage to Trino. And then the cargo operator. And this is where I shall log out at the end. But yeah, so far I will say that having only been kicked from the server twice has not been so bad. I mean, I would say that things are holding up pretty well despite that. I like how the first dungeon was not too difficult, even with a party of NPCs. The battles were... It wasn't difficult. I didn't feel like I was playing Dance Dance Revolution while running away from all the AoEs. Already you're out then? Got a massive project ahead of you tomorrow? Have a good one, Vixen. But, yeah. Once I complete this, I will probably be on my way to doing the Arcadian, so... that's what I have to look forward to next week. Take care. You too, buddy. Oh, God. And I got family dinner night with Papa Maxwell tomorrow, too. Let's go ahead and, wait. What is this? What is this strategy board? This is new. Oh, right. This is Final Fantasy XIV's way of, like, sharing strategies for bosses with people. Right. I forgot. Okay. We can go ahead and exit the game. Okay, everybody, once again, I want to thank you all so much for coming out to watch. As always, I do appreciate it. I appreciate you all. And we had some pretty good moments during that stream as well, especially with the well-timed DDoS server kick. But yeah, as I was saying, I don't have a stream tomorrow, but I will be back on Thursday to play more Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes with Pixel Kitten. And that will be at her usual time, whether that's 8:30 or 9:30, or somewhere in between. But yeah, that is the plan. And Friday, I left that as a TBD in case we end up doing a TTRPG, or if I happen to find myself in need of rest, or if something else happens to come up, another opportunity, one way or the other. But yeah, so let me go ahead and do the closing prayer, and then we will find our raid targets. Dear Heavenly Father, we come before you to thank you for another wonderful stream. We thank you for all the people who came by to watch. And we thank you for another day where we can all get together. Lord, I just want to continue to lift up Denise Thornton to you, who has been in and out of the hospital with infections, but now resting at home. Lord, we just ask you, please bless her and protect her from further illness. And we continue to lift up our friend Creeper to you. Lord, you know about the demons attacking his inner heart. So please protect his inner heart. And Lord, just work in his life to bring him rest when he needs it. You know how hard he's been working. Lord, if little Nemo still needs anything, please continue to grant her whatever she needs. And I think that's it for the personal prayers. Lord, we just want to continue to lift up the men and women of America to you. Please bless our physical health, mental health, and spiritual health, so we may continue to honor you. And Lord, we just want to continue to lift up our veterans to you. May they be known, seen, and heard. Please continue to bless our veterans for the sacrifices they have made. And Lord, we just ask that you please bless anyone who is currently looking to get closer to you. May they come to know you, may they come to understand you, and may they come to share you. Guide us, protect us, and direct us. In your most holy name we pray. Amen. Let us find our raid targets, shall we? So, let's see. Who shall we raid on Rumble first? From the bottom, we got Vaven. Raid him yesterday. Bickering Bunch. Cinder. Ronan, Jeremy, Inatsu. XIV Ninja, Scavenger, Base Comic, OGNL, Coast. Looking for someone I haven't rated in a while. DOS Thief. Yes, DOS Thief. We can rate him. What is DOS Thief doing right now? Oh, he's watching Ski Troop Attack, a 1960 movie. Let us go ahead and rate him. And for the Twitch side of things, who have I not rated on Twitch in a while? Honestly, most of these people I don't really know except through Pixel. I guess I will send things to Coast on Twitch today. Yeah. Alright. So, without further ado, we'll be rating, DOS Thief on Rumble and Coast on Twitch. Okay, raid has been started. Once again, as always, thank you all so much for coming out to watch. I always do appreciate it. Please do make sure that you all eat well, sleep well, stay happy, healthy, warm, and safe. Stay hydrated. Keep your friends, family, and loved ones in your prayers always. I look forward to seeing you all again next time. But until then, bye-bye.